Hello dear teachers, how are you all doing? Now it's time for grade 10 teachers to work on the competency based assessment question. Now how are we going to give those competency based questions to the student so that they will be able to write the content very easily in the final assessment which is going to be conducted in the month of February for grade 10. It is very necessary for a teacher to discriminate between a content-based question and a competency-based question. Hi, I am Dr. Padmavati Tungaturti from Teachconnect. Competency-based questions will take a major chunk of the question paper. More so for grade 10 because the grooming has to be done right from grade 1, that is from the foundational stage. Therefore, what's the difference between a content-based question and a competency-based question? A content-based question will directly give the question. For example, what are the raw materials needed for photosynthesis? Then definitely the expected answer should be like the raw materials required for the photosynthesis are carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. That's it. This is a straight question wherein the student has to remember the answer and let the teacher know that he has memorized the answer well. But how about the competency-based question? Competency-based question will start after the content-based question has stopped asking you. That is, we have asked a question earlier saying that what are the raw materials required for photosynthesis, or what are the content materials required for the photosynthesis. That's wonderful. The child knows the answer. From here, we take off for a competency-based question. Say, the question will be like this. Imagine there are two plants, one kept in the dark cupboard and other one kept near the window. After a week, what's the difference you observe between these two plants? Why do you think this has happened? That means the student has already understood previously about the knowledge part of it. That is, the student knows the favorable conditions for photosynthesis, that is sunlight, water, chlorophyll as well as carbon dioxide. After this, now the discrimination part of it is the application part of it. Any competency based question will have the degree of accuracy in asking. Therefore, if the teacher is able to understand what is a competency based question, then the teacher will automatically be able to let the student know how to identify. You can as well think that when the content stops here, from the understanding part of it, that is remember and understand, the further questions will follow will be competency based assessment. That means the student has to take off from the previous knowledge which is already there. Now there is no point in the student writing a plant needs water, chlorophyll, sunlight and carbon dioxide. It is already assumed that the student knows this. It is the responsibility of the teacher to see that the student understands the content very well with the help of the experiential learning, story-based learning, play-based learning, or whatever toy-based learning, whatever the experiential learning which you are going to give. Therefore, that is fixed. The content part of it is assumed fixed. Therefore, how are we further going to take the question? This is one such beautiful example which I thought I should share with you all to let you know how to prepare a competency-based question for the student. All the best, dear teachers, for preparing the students for the grade 10 examination. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. And this is the first video of the playlist for competency-based questions which you are going to prepare. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for another video on competency-based assessment. Thank you so much.